Hello guys, we are going to be solving for x in this logarithmic equation. We'll have the first one, which is we'll have xy equals 10. So here for me, let's write solution. So here we are expected to solve for x and y. That's what we are looking for here. So I'll call this one x. Let me call this one x minus xy equals 10 as equation 1. Now I'll also take this one and form the second equation. From that I can solve for x and y now. So looking at this one, I'll expand this bracket. Expanding this bracket, this is what I'll get. So we're going to have 2 log x to base 10 minus 2, because 2 times log x to base 10 is 2 log x to base 10. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 equals 2 log y to base 10 equals log y to base 10. Now after doing that, I can apply some certain laws here. So this is what we have. This implies, so we'll have following the laws under indices. If you have, let's say, log x to the n is, let's say, to the base 10 is equals, we'll have n log x to base 10. So I'll apply that law here. So here we're going to be having log of x squared to base 10, log of x squared to base 10. I'll bring this one this way, so it become negative. So I have negative log y to base 10 equals positive 2. When 2 cross and comes this way, become positive. Now after doing that, apply another law under logarithm again, which states that if you have log of x on y, let's say to base 10, same as log x to base 10 minus log y to base log of y to base 10. So I'll apply this law here. So if I'm doing that, this is what we end up having. So we'll have, this implies we'll be having log of x squared on y to base 10 equals 2. Now to remove this log away, this is what we'll be having. So I will take away the base. So I have x on y equals, I'll take that base raised to power 2. So I'll have 10 raised to power 2. Now looking at the question from here, I can proceed so that we'll have, so we'll be having here as, so we'll have x squared equals 100y, because 10 squared is 100 times y, you have 100y. But looking at the first equation, we have equation 1 and 2. This is equation 2. So looking at equation 1, we have xy equals 10. We also have x squared equals 100. So here I can make x here the subject and substitute that here, and I'll obtain the other value, or make y any of them of my choice. We'll see get what we're looking for. So this is what I'll be having. So from equation 1, so from equation 1 comma, this implies we have xy equals 10. If I'm dividing all through by, let's say, x, all through by x, y will be equals 10 on x. So anyway, I'll find y in equation 2, I'll put 10 on x, and this is a y here. So looking at that, we'll be having x squared will be equals 100 times y is 10 on x, 10 on x. So after doing that, this is what we will have. So this implies we will have x squared equals 1000. 100 times 10, that's 1000 on x. So I'll cross multiply. So I'll have, from here I'll have x cubed equals 1000. So I can take the cube root on both sides to have my x. So x will be equal cube root of 1000, that will be 10. So that's the value for x. So to obtain the value for y, I'll take that value and substitute there. So in equation 1, so if x equals 10, to obtain y will be easier. So I will have 10y equals 10. So from here y will be equals 1. So therefore x is equals 10 and y equals 1. So we have successfully solved for x and y in that equations. Yes, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel.